What's going on? I'm live. Live yet again. Live yet again. The streak has not stopped. Every day, bro. Every day. I have y'all. I don't know. I don't think anyone's in here yet, but I'm gonna rest for a little bit. But then I'm gonna go downstairs soon and hit my legs and arms. Colin says hi. What's going on, Colin? And we ended up playing on chess, man. It was a good match. Jabroni, what's going on, Jabroni? What is going on? I know the lighting's bad right now. Hold on, give me a second. I hope everything's good. Go with you guys. I'm gonna go downstairs soon and get a garage workout. I just finished eating, so I'm letting it sit down a little bit. I feel like I could do a lot better. Yeah, we're currently in another one right now. We'll see what happens. You have better. It's a different strategy you're doing right now, so. Yeah, I understand. You said you played it in person, which is a completely different game than playing it like online, so you get accustomed to it. So it makes sense as to what. How are you guys doing today? I hope everything's good. Hope everything's going good with you guys. I'm going to put on a shirt right now, so I'm gonna be right back. If you have any questions on fitness or nutrition or anything that you just want to say, I did those workouts and I think I feel like I have a little more energy. Jabroni says. I'm not gonna lie, that's really good to hear, bro. That you did the workouts and you started to feel better. That's awesome. Keep at it, bro. Keep the process stacked. Ooh, I don't know if you guys heard that. That was nasty. But keep at it. Keep the workouts going and keep stacking days. Keep feeling like that every day. So it's really awesome the effect that it has when you start stacking something over and over again. Colin said, I'm doing really good. How about you? I'm doing good, thank God. Just gonna get this quick stream, and it's not gonna be a long stream today. I had a final exam and a couple things, but I was pretty tired. Aurelia Corona said, hi. Hey, how you doing? I hope everything's good. God bless you. If you have any fitness, S says, what's good, bro? What's good? What's going on? If you have any fitness or nutrition questions, you could go ahead and put it in the comments. I'll answer it to the best of my ability. I hope you guys are all doing good. They're coming by the stream. God bless you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a shirt right now. And if you have any questions or anything you want to talk about, Irish Curse says you definitely eat corn the long way. What does that mean? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put on uh after tomorrow. Colin said after tomorrow I get to go to the gym with my friend. That's fire. It sucks sometimes when you have to work out by yourself and you don't have your friend to be with you and stuff like that. Working out. It's been like that for me, like for a couple weeks. Not right now, recently, but like for a couple months. These last couple months, I've been having to just work out by myself, which just sucked. And the lighting's gonna get worse right now because I'm gonna go on and put on a shirt. Let me go ahead and keep you on the light. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, be right back. Gonna be quick. Be right back. Oh, dang. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta put on the shirt. I am really bloated right now, by the way. Literally just finished a huge meal. All right. Now we're doing good. Now we're doing good. So I'm gonna go downstairs and get this leg workout started. It's gonna go dark for a little bit because I'm currently going downstairs. Doing legs and arms. call it limbs. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights says, "Happy Wednesday. Hello, everyone." Hello, Daniel. Hope everything's going good and that you have a happy Wednesday as well. Blessings your way. Kingston Fishes says, "God bless you. God bless you too. That you have. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and everything's going good. If you have any fitness or nutrition questions, go ahead and put it in the comments, and I'll respond it to the best of my ability. Whether it be going to the gym advice, what workout should I be doing, nutrition, go ahead and put in the comments, and I'll go ahead and try to answer it to the best of my ability. Okay, so right now, I'm about to start a leg workout. I'm 13, advice for workouts, Kingston Fishes. Okay, for workouts, at 13, I think I recommend calisthenics to be something that you start off with. So focus on doing push-ups. If you can't do push-ups, do knee push-ups, whatever you can do. Start with push-ups at a very low rep count or whatever you can do. Just try to do 2 sets of push-ups and try to do that 3 times a week. That's a good base for your chest and your upper body development. And then squats, incorporating squats, full range of motion squats, incorporating that and getting that active. And if you have a pull-up bar, doing pull-ups, just really focus on calisthenics. So look up a calisthenic routine. I go to the gym, so what should I do there? Okay, if you go to the gym and you want to lift weights and stuff like that, which is perfectly fine, I recommend running depending on how many times you go to the gym, if you go to the gym 6 times a week, or however many times you have access, if you go 6 times, I recommend a PPL, which is push, pull, legs. And if you're going to the gym 4 times a week, I recommend torso limbs or upper, lower, which is doing the upper body, then the lower body. The way your jaw is set up, all it would take is 1 punch to knock you out. I appreciate it, man. If you think that, that's pretty cool. It's a weird thought. I never thought about that. The way my jaw is like that. I'd be knocked out easily. I've boxed before. I never got knocked out. That's cool. But yeah, upper body, lower body is what I recommend for 4 times a week. And if you want to do it 2 times a week, or you only have access to the gym 2 times a week, I'll recommend full body. So that's my advice for some general things I'm saying. So you could look up those phrases that I'm saying and look it up and make a routine out of them. So say you go to the gym 6 times a week, look up a PPL split. Remember, it's going to go and on YouTube, and it's going to show you many routines for push, pull legs. I would recommend Jeff Nippard to start off with that, with giving you a good routine. He would most likely give you a good PPL routine. How do you recommend that, guy? So right now, I'm about to get this started, the legs routine. I like to start with Cossack squats I don't have a specific rep count, but I'm going to try to do as many reps as I can. I don't know what's going on with the people tonight. People are saying weird things in the chat, but if men persecuted a perfect man, why would they not persecute me? It only makes sense. And then some people just think is really, people really be weird, huh? Yeah. If I'm gonna keep streaming, I just gotta get used to it. It's part of life, and some people think they're being funny or they're just trying to have a fun time. So I understand it at the end of the day. I probably have friends that done that before, like said weird things and done weird things. So it makes sense. Oh. Okay. So right now I'm about to start the leg workout. Jabroni, I appreciate you for joining the stream. I'm happy to see you here again. It's awesome. I hope I helped you out with that advice, Kingston Fishes. I know it wasn't specifically exercises, but if I give you a routine to follow, you can follow the routine, and I'll help you better on choosing what exercises. So picking a split is a little bit more important. And exercise I can only give you for specific body parts. So yeah. All right. Kozak squats. Here we go. I got the old head shorts on, below the knees. All right. It's gonna be a quick workout. When I finish this workout, I'll be done. I'll also be done with the stream. But I'm happy that anyone gets to join me with the exercises, so it's pretty cool. The people watch. Move the dumbbells. All right. So first set, I'd like to do Kozak squats to warm up my legs before I even start doing body weight squats. So Kozak squats is leg spread like this, and then you squat into that side. You squat to the other side. Oh, do not have space. See if I can move forward. I might have to do it to the side. Never done it in the gym having to record myself. Usually I just find a way to fit myself in other locations. So, Jabroni, I'm really more focused on my upper body. My lower body is fine because I do long distance running, so I run a lot. Okay. Here's the problem with that. You do running, but your running is not going to grow your quad. Might make it leaner, but it's not going to grow the quad. You should still work on some lower body development, but if that's your preference, that's your preference. And that's fine. Honestly, if you do run and you do that, because I've done that before for boxing, but I always try to hit my legs. I try not to make it uneven because it causes problems in the future, even if you do like other sports. So let me see. All right, right here. I think right here is good. I'm over here in the trenches. The garage looks crazy. All right. Take these socks off because I cannot. They're mad annoying. All right. Here we go. All right. If you have any questions or anything. So Kozak, you point the other foot up. So this is what I like to do to warm up my legs when I go into a leg routine or leg day. Side to side, controlled, all the way down, all the way up, and trying to stay balanced. I used to not be able to do this without pain. So I progressed a lot because when I was playing basketball, I had a lot of knee pain. When I was young, I was 16, I played a lot on the concrete, a lot of games on the team and stuff, back to back. It caused a lot of inflammation, and I also had a very bad high sugar diet, which increased the inflammation across my body, which caused patellar tendonitis. So, whew. That's a little warm set. Whew, man. Whew. So that's Kozak squats. I implemented them due to the benefits of it. And I wanted to increase my mobility and have some type of exercise that stretches you and keeps you somewhat fit. And Kozak squats do just that. They're kind of in like the split stance position, and you're really extending that and helping that groin. develop. You're really getting low on each side, and you're getting your body used to different motions. You want to be able to move your body actively, so when you're older, you can all keep moving your body actively like that. So something as simple as Cossack squats, and you do that throughout your whole life, can help you keep holding your kids even when you get older, and help you from falling and help you from dying. It can literally keep you from dying, just doing something as simple as that and keeping in your routine as you get older. Working out is super important for health, longevity, wellness of life. So if you love the people around you, you will stay fit. A lot of people think that you taper off earlier than you do. Realistically, you don't taper off that fast. Muscle loss doesn't start to happen really, like, insanely at a high level until you're 50. It's fairly stable, your muscle mass. You start to suffer from muscle loss after 50, and you suffer from it less if you're still an active 50-year-old. So you don't age as much as people think. Do age, but you age depending on how you act throughout your life and what your habits are. And it doesn't matter what age you are, your habits are going to define how your body is. Obviously, if you're younger, the less it affects you in terms of health at the moment, depending on how intense your bad habits are. You know, even if you're 20, but if you have a super intense bad habit of eating excessively and you're obese, it's still going to affect your heart. It's still going to affect you and push you behind. So, about to go into my next set. Let's get this going. Next set, I'm doing the same exact exercise. It's called Cossack squats. I'm trying to just go all the way down to the right, all the way down to the left, all the way down to the right, all the way down to the left. This time, I'm going to try to go for 20 each leg. So 20 in total, because each time you do each leg is 1 rep. So I'm going to try to do 20 in total, nice and controlled. Now set me up so I can go into the squats. When I go into the squats, I'm going to superset them with the biceps, because I do want to sleep and I do have work at 6 in the morning and it's 11:41. So if you do have any questions to the people watching, you can go ahead and leave them in the comments, and chat. Any questions on advice, fitness advice, programs, splits, whatever it may be, I'll answer to the best of my ability, and ask questions as to how pertaining to other things to try to help you out. So if you're watching, don't be afraid to chat. Any questions, anything, It can even be on philosophies or aspects of life. All right, next set. Here we go. All right, 20. 20 each side. You start in the split stance. This should be boom, boom. Fairly not too wide, but not too close. But definitely outside the shoulder width apart and a little bit more. All right. Not a little bit, but like a good amount more. And here we go. Hoop. This burns. This burns, bro. This burns. It's no joke. Ooh, okay. Whew. All right, and that's 2 sets of Kozak squats. So that's enough for the warming up of the legs. I don't know if I shot for 20 or hit 20. Lost count in the middle of it, but I know I was pushing myself. And I was near failure for sure in the muscle group. So that's the important part. Definitely got to work on some cardio. I was playing basketball. My cardio was cooked. And usually I'm pretty fit. Jabroni said, I did it with you. You got 22 each side. Oh, I got 22 each side? I didn't even know. I thought I did less. Thank you for counting. And that's nice that you're joining me. For the next exercise, we're going to be using dumbbells to elevate your feet. And if you don't have dumbbells to elevate your feet, you can also do it on a flat surface. And either on a flat surface or even plates or tiles. Anything elevated. Anything elevated. Or you can just do it on a flat surface, like I said. Next thing is squats. So I'm going to rest a good amount. We're going to go at 22:30 on the stream. We're going to go. Colin said, you're already working out? Yep, I am already working out. I'm already here in the garage. Getting that work in, you know it. With that chess game, we'll get it going. We'll see whoever wins. It's fun just to play chess just for fun, you know. One of my favorite games. All right, 22:30 is coming up. We got 10 more seconds of rest. If you're doing it with me, 10 more seconds. I need a rest. Yeah. Tomorrow I don't rest. Actually, I have to work out tomorrow. I have to. Here we go. We're gonna go into squats now. Body weight squats. I'm gonna do them on a dumbbell elevated, or you can do them with your body weight. The tempo of the squats is 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, up. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, up. Colin said, then take it easy. I am. Don't worry, Colin. I'll take care of myself. I gotta push myself as well, man. This is the part I look forward to, like the whole day. When I be at work and resting and stuff, I be looking forward to going to the gym or working out, whether it be by myself or with someone. It's the part of the day I look forward to. Here we go. Feet elevated, and we're gonna get these reps in. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, up. Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, up. That's the tempo. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, up. B2 Mississippi, up. Down. 1 Mississippi, 2 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 Mississippi, up. Down. 1 2 Mississippi, up. B2 Mississippi, up. Down. Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, up. This is the same tempo the whole time. And I'm just doing it body weight. This burns. No pain, no gain. It's It's great right here. Man. It's a long set. Ooh. Really feel that burn. Nice and controlled. I don't even know how much I did, but main goal is trying to reach failure. If you can't do no more, that's when you know you should stop. Whew. Legs are already shaking, so I like to see. Same tempo, same. Want to keep that form the whole way. B2 Mississippi. Up. Don't even know how many reps I got, man. I don't even know. Oh, that's one set. All right. Colin said, I'm going to do some pistol squats. Okay. I love pistol squats. Those are great exercises. Good way to progressively overload from the regular squat to that. Really good for your body and biomechanics. So it's a great exercise. Whew, that was a hard day. I don't know how many reps I did, but that was nice. I pushed myself. That's what mattered. Colin, you said, one of my legs are stronger than the other. Okay, here's what you should do. If one leg is stronger than the other, you want to do bilateral movements. I mean, unilateral movements, not bilateral. Unilateral movements. And focus on getting one where you're, doing a little bit more with one and less with the other. So the weaker one, you do a little bit more, or you just match the reps. You match the reps, and over time, since one is burning more than the other, it's going to match up, and over time, it's going to become even. For example, if both of my biceps, let's say my right bicep is stronger than my left. Jabroni, I usually just go to failure when doing squats because I like to see if I can do more like 10 seconds after failure, and I can do it, and do it. I know I can do a few more. Yep. Right when you reach failure on the next set, since I'm only going to do 2 sets, on the next set, I'm gonna try to shoot for 50, and then after 50, gonna do 25 little baby reps, is what I like to call it, right? Here's a little concept, Brony, you should probably add. I don't know if you know it, but you do the squats, boom, 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 boom. And then after you're hitting failure and you can't go all the way up, you do baby reps. Baby reps is basically partial range of the motion reps, where you just do some of it or what you can of it, and just continuously doing it. It's a way to go way past failure. People like Tom Platz use it. So the old school bodybuilding technique. Back to the bicep, the legs, one leg being stronger than the other. It's actually a normal thing. The human body is very uneven, but if you want to work it and you want to get it even, like I said, unilateral movements, and focus on doing the weaker one first in your sets. So you can set the rep range with that weaker one, and then do the other arm or other leg. So you set the premise with one leg and then do it the other, and then your over time is going to become even because your one is working more than the other. And if it's such an imbalance that's really bad, you need to start doing more with the other and less with the other, so it can become even over time. For example, if your one leg is way bigger than the other due to injury, you'd have to do 10 reps with that weaker leg and then 6 reps with the other one. Let's say you're doing a leg extension and you're doing it unilaterally. I usually do a real deep squat. I usually try to hit the floor and explode up. Yep, that's really good, Colin. That's the concept right there. You want to explode up to work on that explosive strength and the fast twitch muscle fibers, which are the ones that are bigger in your body. You want fast twitch muscle fibers. Whew, man, I'm very tired from that set, not gonna lie. Ooh. Man. All right. I'm gonna go back to the next set on 34-30. We're gonna get back into the next set, so get ready. We got a minute. We got 30 seconds coming up. If I were you, I'd do this final set, then maybe shower, then go to sleep. You got work. Hey man, you're right, Jabroni. I do have work tomorrow. Are you going to stream tomorrow? Yeah. Colin, I'm gonna try to stream every single day. I'm gonna try to stream every day. Every single day. I'm gonna try to stay consistent. I'm gonna keep stacking days. And over time, hopefully, I can grow into someone that influences and helps people. That would be awesome, because that's the goal, is just to make an impact on the world. That's my goal. That is my goal. Make an impact in the world and teach others. Jabroni, back to what Jabroni said. I do get you. I should just go to do this last set, take a shower, go to sleep, enjoy it. Sleep is very important, and I recommend that you guys would do that and prioritize sleep. But for me, this is more than just exercise. It's just something that mentally clears me and gets me ready for the next day. Something that helps me mentally, physically. If I don't hit my full exercise or I don't feel the same. Maybe that is something with underlying insecurity or some other problem, but yeah, I have to. It's like I have to do it. It's less of a thing, like Arnold Schwarzenegger said. It's less of a habit or discipline thing. It's just I got to. It's just a lifestyle. Colin said, next month I'm going back to school. Hey man, what you gonna be in high school, right? You're 14, or you're already in high school. You're going to 10th grade. No, you're going to 9th grade or 10th grade. I'm not sure which one. All right, done yapping. Next set. Let's get this going. Ooh, ooh, I already feel my legs. I don't even know how many reps I did that last set, but that was crazy. That last set was crazy. I can feel it. This next set right here is gonna be the finisher for the quads. And we're gonna do RDL. Ooh, baby, baby. All right, here we go. Try to hit 50 reps. Oh, you typed something, Colin. Let me see. You put it in your normal routine every day. Your body is getting used to it, and your energy is not going to be there the same if you don't do it. Yep. Yep. Exactly. It's kind of literally like just a lifestyle. Exactly what you're saying, Colin. It's just a lifestyle at this point. Like, it's something that just makes me who I am somewhat. All right, here we go. Let's get this done. That's one. One Mississippi, two Mississippi, up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You're going to the 9th grade, Colin? 18, that's nice. 19, 20. This time I'm counting. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I'm already past halfway. 29, 30, 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, so close. 4, 5. 2 more sets of 2 more reps. Times I gotta do 5 twice more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more again. 1, 2. This is the burner right here coming. The fun part's coming. 4, 5. That's 50. Now you're gonna go down and do baby reps, pulsing for 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, try standing up after that, man. Ooh. Oh, my quad, my legs, bro. That is how you hit them quads, man. Oh, my bad, Colin. You didn't say the 9th grade? I seen it from afar. That's that unk status hitting me. He said 8th grade. Nice, Colin. I remember it was so long ago since I was in 8th grade. You're reaching a part of your life. It's highly blessed, man. So much avenue, so much opportunity. You have a lot of potential. Don't let the time slip you, but utilize it to the best of your ability. Oh man. Definitely need a rest after that, though. Man, that is no joke, bro. That is no joke. And I do this exercise, and it's still like, it still kills me, man, when I do it. Oh, man. That's it for the squats, at least. That was the last set of squats. Got a nice quad pumping. Jabroni said, these baby reps hurt, man. Yeah, no lie. I don't know if you like them, bro, but I like them. The burn feels nice. It gets them legs nice and right. Nice and right. Helps you push past them limits. And it keeps constant tension on that. So the idea of the baby reps is you hit failure and you want to keep constant tension on that muscle group. As soon as you hit failure, and so you start to do baby reps in between that line. So you're just in there, constant tension, constant muscle, time under tension. It's awesome. Ooh. Definitely after you do an intense set, I recommend that you rest a good amount. Get your body situated before you get into your next set. You don't want to just rush the exercises and rush the process. It's not rushing the process. It's about loving it, enjoying it, sitting in it. Sometimes it hurts. I'm not lying. Sometimes you don't enjoy it. Like I don't enjoy pushing myself all the time, but it's the fun part of the exercise. Colin said, when you go into 8th grade, you get to go to the weight room and it will work out. And it will work out every day in PE. Woo! That's fun. So you have PE every day? That's awesome. Because when I was in 8th grade, we had like a block schedule. And then we had 2 different classes, 3 periods, 2 different... Dang, I can't say it right now. My mind's all fatigued from the exercises. But you get 2 different block schedules where you have 2, 4, 6 and 1, 3, 5, 7. So you have 2, 4, 6, 8 and then 1, 3, 5, 7. You have 4 classes each day. I never found it very useful, but it works. That's why I think in the future AI schooling is definitely going to outcompete regular schooling. If you just get decent teachers in there that can incentivize the students properly while allowing the AI to guide the process of the students in their learning speed instead of rushing them to match the other students' speed, we'll have a very well refined education system that will really boost the American education, because right now our American education is kind of cooked. Not gonna lie, it's kind of cooked. Ooh. Man, I'm tired. That was a tough exercise, for real. That was very tough. That was not light at all. I had a lot of thoughts and things going through my head when I was at work, but that final exam I took and this workout got my mind lost. Whew. Jabroni said, I know our education was cooked when I got into 6th grade. When you got into 6th, why you say that? Why you put it like that? I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully no one sees this, but I've been cheating on math since 10th grade, which is kind of crazy. Been cheating on it crazy. Passed all my classes. But man, I need to get my math back refined because it don't catch up to you till it catches up to you. That's what my old boss used to say. Whenever I would do something dumb, it would eventually catch up to me. Like, hey man, it don't catch up to you till it catches up to you. He was right. Because a lot of the things I did at the time, one of the things were not sleeping well, which is ironically what I'm doing right now, but I'm sleeping all right. Wasn't sleeping at all. And I was going to work, going to school, going to gym, going to school, going to work, going to gym. No sleep. Eventually, I fell asleep behind the wheel. And guess what thought came back in my head? It don't catch up to you till it catches up to you. It's so true. Such a simple saying, but so true in so many things in life. Love that manager, man. That man has changed my life. It's a lot of quotes that stuck with me from that guy. Not gonna lie. Shout out to him. He's a real one. All right. I think we rested long enough. Legs are feeling like they're back under me. So we're going to go into the next exercise. Next exercise is going to be bicep curls. Colin said we have 7 periods in this year and third period's PE and workout every day. Okay. I like that because it keeps the students active. So if they do have a workout planned every day for the students, it keeps them exercising, keeps them moving, keeps them burning calories, and keeps movement and blood flow in their body, which is so good, so good. Love that for students. That is what we should have. It should be recommended, not just recommended, but something that is a have to, an ought. You should be moving your body. You should be exercising no matter who you are, where you are, what you are. Dog, human, animal. You need to be moving. Man, our school is way too broke to even have good weights. To even get good weights, Brony said. It'd be like that sometimes the rest of school. It'd be like that for sure, bro, with schools. Be true. The equipment be garbage. The physical education sometimes be lacking. All right. Let's go. Let's get this exercise going. I'm going to get up right now. Oh, my legs are so shot up under me. So, next exercise, I like to do limbs, like I said, is bicep curls. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, up. Same concept. Nice and controlled, but explosive reps. Okay. I didn't even count how many I did, but I just made sure I couldn't lift the weight anymore. And my legs are so fried, man. Legs are so fried. Really shaking. Legs are shaking. Oh, man. Ooh. Ooh. By the way, I had to say it again. I'm very grateful. Thank you, Jabroni, and thank you, Colin, for both joining the stream. I really appreciate y'all. You guys are real ones. Even joining the exercises, too, is awesome. Legs are dead, bro. My legs are dead, bro. I'm still here. I'm just walking around, walking off the pain. Just walking around, walking off the pain. Colin said, when we get to ninth grade in high school, we have the chance to go to PE or not. As it should, as it should. That's what I'm saying. I think that's where we're messing up in America. I feel like it should be mandated that you should be in PE, or it should be mandated to do exercise or have the students do exercise, active exercise on purpose every day they go to school, because they be already wasting enough time with the in between classes and all these other extra things, which I understand is part of the education system, but that's why I think the AIs are gonna really surpass them. They're really gonna surpass regular teachers, because if you don't have to move class to class and you can have an AI that can teach you all these things at a higher rate, it just makes sense that their test scores are gonna be higher and they're gonna be more proficient in a lot of things. Jabroni says, I have no dumbbells in my house, so I literally just use my chair and my drum set. It has some decent weight, so it kind of works. Nah, yeah, that works. That works for sure. That definitely works. A chair with your drum set works. Oh, you drum, Jabroni? That's cool, man. I play guitar. You drum? You can make a band. Oh, man. Whew, I'm so tired. It's crazy. Anyone new joining, if you have any fitness or nutrition advice, I'm welcome to answer it to the best of my capabilities. Sound like a tape recorder, but just gotta say that. So for anyone that's new, ooh, wow, that leg exercise killed me, man. My legs are shaking like that. That's what we love. That's the good part about working out. You get to push yourself and prove to yourself that you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Pero qué lo que, maní. ¿Qué pasa contigo, mami? Mi amigo. My bad. Speaking Spanish to the country boys. My bad. All right. Gonna hit the next set of biceps. So get ready. Next set of biceps going on right now. One hop this time. Two hops this time. Hey. Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. Dum, 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 dum. All right, here we go. Let's get this going. Bicep curls. Up. That's 2 sets right there. Let me read the chat. Colin said, if your squats get too easy for you, use the weights. You have escort with your dumbbells, and it'll turn a lot harder. That's very true. If the squats get too easy, you start to implement weight. But I'm a believer that, of course, weight is very important for the legs. I highly recommend using weight. And what I like to do is Zercher squats. So, ooh, and Colin plays piano. We got a whole band together. Man, I got no stamina. All right. Jabroni, I was getting a band together with my friends, but they all went to separate schools at least an hour away. Maybe I can get some guys going to the same high school with me. You'll find people. I think as a saying goes, if you stay in your lane and you continue to pursue your passion and pursue it with good honesty and virtue, people will meet you along the way and guide you to the path you want to find. So if you do it with good faith and goodwill, it should come your way. People will come your way as long as you're good-willed. And you're also not just shelled off, but you want to also be outgoing. All right, Colin said, I play piano. Colin plays piano. Jabroni plays guitar, drums, and I play guitar. We got a band going in here, man. We got a band, a trio. So we got in here. Ooh, man, that was serious. That was serious. Can't wait to drink as much water after. Oh, yeah. Right now, if you're doing this exercise with me, go get some water and let me know when you come back, Jabroni, if you're doing it with me. And right now should be your water break. So go get water and then be right and come back whenever and let me know. One of my favorite metal bands actually uses piano in a handful of their songs. Yeah, piano is so beautiful. Piano is such a beautiful instrument to play. That's my next instrument I'm going to play. Either percussion, drums, or piano, which is ironic because both of you guys play those instruments. Those are my next instruments I want to play and get into. Oh, man, it's nice. I got to stop complaining. It sounds like a baby. It sounds weak. I want to set a bad example. You should not be complaining. Complaining sets a bad mindset. I feel good. Oof. But yeah, let's get some water, matter of fact. I'm going to go walk and get some water too. Let's get some water. Water break, water break. All right. That's the water break. On to the next exercises. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost there. Let's go. Next thing is going to be a superset. So we're going to do RDLs, which is a hip hinge movement. Let me see. Colin said, do some shadow boxing and start jogging your neck and stuff to get a lot more, get a lot of stamina. That's true. I should start shadow boxing and jogging it. Like I said, my knee issues start to flare up when I jog, so I try to avoid jogging specifically. If I were to go into that, I would do walk sprints. But I'm resting off it, trying to get my knees right with the squats and mastering my body weight first. But that is a good suggestion. I should be shadow boxing at the minimum to keep myself fit. I've been doing it, and I've been also doing it. I'm still going. You're still going with the 1 mile and 50 push-ups every day? Nice stuff, Colin. Keep building that up, man. Keep that streak going. Keep stacking days. That's all you want to do. Stack days. Stack days. Get compounding interest. All right. Next movement, RDLs. Ooh, RDLs. Let's get it going. So a slight knee bend, and then the rest of the way is going to be you pushing the butt back to get the weight up. Ooh, I felt my legs right there. I felt it, not gonna lie. I shoot for very high reps since I'm doing very lightweight with this. So since I'm only doing 30 pounds, I'm going to shoot for very high reps. Probably around the 50, 60, 70, even 70 rep range. And this is how it looks from the side, so you could see how it looks. Yeah, legs are super fried. That's nice. Let's keep going. I said the bare minimum. This burns. Legs shaking. That's how I know I push myself. That central nervous system fried now. Whew. Okay. Colin said yes, and I'm also doing some shadow boxing with my 20-pound dumbbell. That's cool. Why so heavy though? And I know people, because when I were to do shadow boxing, I was doing it with the 5 pounds at most, and my 5 pounds would kill me for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes of shadow boxing with the 5-pounder or 2-pounder. 2-pounder would kill, and 3-pounder would kill me. 2.5 pounder, I mean, it would kill me. Let alone, I can't even think about 20 pounds for a whole round. 2 minutes, 30 seconds, or 3-minute round. That would be, it's very impressive if you're able to do 20 pounds for that long. It's also dangerous, so be careful. Because that much weight, holding it like this, and throwing punches as hard as you can, I don't know if that's safe. Whew, this is serious, man. No joke, no joke, no joke. This exercise and stuff, not easy. Can't wait to go to sleep, man, I'm not gonna lie. That bed's calling my name. Ooh. Colin said, what does it mean when your muscles start shaking? So usually when my muscles start shaking, or when I say, oh, my leg's shaking, it usually means extreme muscle exhaustion or muscle fatigue. And it could also be a cause of your central nervous system bugging out due to the load and what you're doing at the moment. It's something new, something that your body is not accustomed to. Therefore, your body is reacting and with shaking and things like that. So that's a little dumb, not dumb version, but a way of trying to phrase it is more understandable. So yeah, that's what it is. That's what I mean by my muscle shaking. So it means like I'm really reaching failure. That's what it means. Like I'm really pushing myself, pushing past my limits. Does it mean that your muscles should be shaking all the time? No. You want your muscles, if it is shaking, it's shaking due to an exercise, not due to lack of nutrition, lack of electrolytes, or lack of proteins and sufficient vitamins in your body. You want to make sure that you're fueled correctly. So it's not the wrong thing that you're shaking for. You want to be shaking if it's muscle fatigue and stuff like that. If you were to be shaking. Whew. That was serious. No joke. My bad if I'm quiet a lot. Just genuinely resting. If I'm quiet a lot, I'm literally genuinely resting. I'm pretty tired. I need to sleep good. So we're gonna hit one more set of RDLs. Then we got hammer curls, calf raises, and it's finito. We're done with the legoritos. After that, we're done. So total of 5 sets left. 5 sets left, that's it. 5 sets. And then I'm done. Colin said that's the only dumbbell I have at my house. It puts a lot more power in your punches. Okay. As long as you're able to handle the 20-pounder, sufficiently, and if it's not causing sharp pain, and you feel like you can handle it, it's fine. I would recommend maybe doing it with your body weight and your hands over doing it with something else. If that's the case, and just doing longer rounds with your hands. But end of the day, if you can handle the 20-pounders, you'll be fine, as long as it's not causing sharp pain or discomfort in your shoulders. There's not muscle tightness and muscle soreness. If it's muscle soreness, it's fine. But if it's muscle pain, no. Jabroni said, so I'm wanting to go to the gym, but I don't know which one to go to. There is a Crunch gym, a UFC gym, and a Planet Fitness. Which one should I go to? Okay, so I haven't gone to UFC, but I've gone to Planet Fitness, and I've gone to Crunch. Planet Fitness is a good beginner-friendly environment. And even to advanced lifters, they're going to be advanced lifters and stuff like that. But it's a really good gym to get your stuff situated, get started, get used to, it doesn't have too much weight, it doesn't have free weights, it's very safe. And you get used to the Smith machine, you get used to certain movements, and you just progressively overload like that. So it's very beginner friendly. And then a Crunch gym it has a Smith machine, but it has more free weight, it has heavier weight, and it has better equipment, in my opinion, since I've gone to Crunch. Crunch has better equipment. UFC is like the peak, I would say. I've never personally gone to UFC, but I've seen UFC, come across it. You can take classes for martial arts, which I recommend anyone to get into martial arts, learn the process, get into it, learn how to defend yourself. It will carry a lot of life lessons, and it'll also make you a more gentle person if in the right hands. Because the more harm that you can cause, the more power you have. Because when someone does something to you and you choose not to, although you have the power to react or to do something, and you choosing not to, that's a real warrior. That's a real gentleman. So I highly recommend. If you want to basically what I'm trying to say, if you want to, it depends on your preference. If you want to go for high quality gym equipment and not as beginner friendly, but it's also very welcoming and accepting, I'll go to Crunch. If you want a beginner friendly gym that gets you started, to get you situated, and you don't have to worry too much about the hoopla and the gym noise, and it's still gonna have people, it's still gonna have gym noise, but it's not gonna be as frequent or as prevalent as a Crunch gym. So Planet Fitness if you want to be more beginner friendly, and a UFC if you want to pick up martial art classes on the side and have more options within the gym. I would pick UFC. So Crunch equipment, UFC if you want martial arts, and Planet Fitness if you want a beginner friendly gym, the most beginner friendly gym. That's my advice. I know it's not a super direct answer, but it is dependent on you to choose. I can't choose for you because it's ultimately preference. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next set. I'm ready. Same next set of RDLs. $14, $15. Man. All right, since I'm on a time crunch a little bit, I'm gonna go right into hammer curls. Ooh. All right. Colin said I'm doing it with a stance, with my legs that help with my balance and everything. That's good. You're doing what I'm doing, the RDL. As long as you're feeling a stretch in the hamstring when you're going down, the stretch in the back of the leg, right under the butt, you should feel it. Be feeling it there. If you feel a stretch right there, you're doing it right, most likely. And if you're not feeling your lower back, you should feel it a little bit, but like blood flow going in there, just because it's stabilizing it. But main thing you should be feeling is your butt and your hamstring. That's how you know you're doing the RDL correctly. RDL is a harder move and thing to teach. Something that takes some type of hands-on work, not all the time, but if you can visually see and tell the cues that I'm telling you, you'll be able to do it pretty well. Oh, man. So, 3 sets left. One thing I like to do, it's like a tip. If you're ever doing something excessively hard, I like to like break down the reps completely. So let's say if I'm doing 1,000 reps, I'm gonna break down into reps and sets of that, into less reps and less reps. Whatever is something visual that I can picture it, and I could picture myself doing it. Like I could do 5 more. Let me do one more set of 5 more, one more set of 5 more, one more set of 5 more. Like earlier I was doing the squats and I was at 30 and I had 20 left. And I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna get that 20 left. So you know what? It might be 20, but what is 20? 5 sets of 4. All right, I could do 5 sets of 4. So I broke it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can utilize that for so many things, like in the gym and within processes. You can utilize that concept. All right. Colin says, I go to mixed martial arts gym. It has bodybuilding weights and that kind of stuff, and it has boxing UFC rings. They have classes for grappling and any kind of fighting. That sounds like an amazing gym. That's all very good gym, and that's really cool that you're starting so young, getting into all these martial arts, into working out and keeping disciplines. It's gonna carry on into your future. Just make sure that you carry that art, the lessons that you're learning within working out, because believe it or not, when you're working out, you have life lessons, you have things that you're learning. You're learning how to build a skill. You're learning how to grow. You're learning the accumulation of things. You're learning delayed gratification within that simple discipline of working out and progressing. You're learning scheduling. You're learning things that literally transition into everyday life and everyday usage. But the thing that happens is a lot of people that go to the gym or do fitness, they don't translate it to other things and apply that same ambition and same principles that they're learning from the gym to other aspects in life. But the fitness does carry over in mood. It carries over in their general appearance and feel and confidence and mannerisms. So either way, even if you don't carry fitness over, it's still very good. But you try to carry that over to the rest of your life. That was a yap session right there, my bad. But yeah. Ooh. Ooh, baby, baby. La 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 la. Oh man. Ooh, I can't wait for that water after this. One more set of calves. One more set of hammer curls, and then calf raises, and we're done. So that's nice. That's real nice. That's real nice. I can't. I need to upgrade my quality of my phone and mic and start getting my own mic. That would be great. Ooh, that'd be fire. And also thinking about getting a car mount and doing car streams as I'm driving home from work and stuff like that, or driving to far locations. Just turn on the camera, go live, and then I could clip that live up into YouTube videos and whatever, whatever it may be. Ooh, all right. Going into hamstring curls. Colin, no. Like the shadow boxing with the 20-pound dumbbells. Colin, please rephrase that. I don't completely understand. It might be on a separate conversation topic that I let slip my mind. So if you can, please rephrase that for me. All right. Hammer curls. 22. And we're done. Oh, I forgot. I got to do triceps. We're not done. We're not done. We are not done. Ooh. I got to do triceps. Colin said I'm done boxing and that kind of stuff since I was like 11. Yeah, boxing is so fun, man. That's cool. That's good that you've been doing that since 11, man. That's cool. Boxing is such a cool sport. Another thing that's going to carry over to the rest of your life. If you allow it to. I thought I was done, but I am not. I am not. I got 4 more sets of things, but it's going to be supersetted. It's triceps, and very important to hit them triceps, man. Gotta hit them triceps. Same concept. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi on the way down, and explode up. Ooh. 30. All right, calf raises. Same concept. I don't like to do calf raises on the floor, on flat surfaces. I like to do it elevated because you get a better stretch and a better working of the muscle group. So we'll put it to the door. You're gonna see it. Ooh, that's 1 set. Calf's almost cramping. All right. Connor said, like you're talking about what you're working on, news, and like you're talking about what you were working out news, and you thought I was doing the form for that for your thing. I was talking about the shadow boxing and kind of stuff and that kind of stuff. Oh, I see what you're talking about, Colin. When you're talking about stance and balance, you're speaking about boxing. Okay, that makes more sense than doing the RDL. That makes more sense. My bad for catching that and reading that wrong. One more set of each, and then I'm done. Getting that work in. Colin said it's okay. Man. It's been a serious workout, not gonna lie. All right. Let's get this going. Last set. Overhead tricep extension. Ooh. That's the last set of triceps. Colin, always seeing you stream every day just makes my day a lot better. It makes myself feel a lot better because I guess I want somebody to talk to. I'm glad that that's actually puts a smile on my face. I'm glad that I'm able to make your day better, man. You make my day better as well when I be streaming, when I be on here. You make my day a lot better. You make my streams go by a lot easier. You're very appreciated, man. I appreciate you as well. All right. Let's go. Calf raises, last set. that's the whole gym workout right there. It's officially done. Colin, you still here? That was the last set of calf raises right there. What a workout, man. Great. You gotta keep doing it, you know. Just keep stacking days. It could be as simple as this routine, as long as you're progressing your reps, continuously doing it, and stacking days, never giving up. And that simple leg day routine I just did, you can do and follow and continue it. There's no excuses, whether you're at home, you're at work, or wherever you may be. You may be busy, but you got time. You got time to spend on the gym. You got time to work out. Hey, Colin, that's the end of the stream, buddy. I appreciate you for joining me, being in the stream, chatting as always. You are huge, bro. I really appreciate you. We'll finish that chess game when we can. I'm most likely not going to be, I might respond to 1 or 2 matches of it, or 2 moves of it, but I do need to get to sleep and get to going. I really appreciate you being in the stream, and see you, man. God bless. Peace out, man. Been amazing.